Hey guys, how you doing? Trucker G here again. Kind of want to talk to you about one of my biggest pet peeves in the trucking industry. Well, my biggest pet peeves in life, and always has been, and that's racism and hatred. I mean, it's got to stop, guys. This is 2020. We are supposed to be evolved, and in a lot of ways we have evolved, but in a lot of ways we're de-evolving. You don't hear as much, black and white as you did back in the 60s and before that. I mean, I'm starting to date myself. I mean, I'm not that old, but I'm old enough. But it's not as bad as when I was younger, and it's getting better, it seems like. But then again, at some days it seems like it's getting worse. But it's not just black and white, guys. It's Middle Easterners. It's all the different ethnic groups. I mean, I'm not really up on my how do you say it? My geography and where everybody's from. I mean, so I'm not even going to try to sound smart when it comes to that, But you understand what I'm saying. We have a whole lot of different cultures out here driving truck, and you turn the CB on or you look on social media and you just hear a lot of derogatory terms for all these people. The Mexicans coming across the border. Guys, we're all out here trying to do the same job. If they're here in the United States driving, they're doing it legally. They got into the country legally, and that's on the government. And who voted these people into the government? We did. I'm not even going to get into the political side of it, but I will get in the humanitarian side of it. They're doing a job just like we are. They're trying to feed their families. Put yourself in their shoes. If you came from Mexico and you weren't making enough money to feed your family, you'd come over here and you'd be doing the same thing that they're doing. They're working, trying to make a living for their families. I don't knock nobody for trying to feed their family. You would do the same thing, I would hope. Any man would or woman would. So why are we knocking them for trying to feed their families? I just don't get it. Like I said, take the whole politics stuff out of it, and whether it's right or wrong, I could care less about all that. All I know is they are here. They're here legally, and we got to be more open and help these drivers out. I hear a lot of the social media groups. These guys don't know this, or these guys don't know that. Well, inform them, educate them. Don't just sit there and knock them. Well, they don't speak English. Well, they got their license somehow, and if they're not able to speak English or they did it illegal, well, goes back to the government and politics, guys. I mean, we're so divided in this country, and that's exactly what the government wants. That's exactly what these politicians want. They want us divided. They want us hating each other, because in unity there's strength. Do you not understand this? It don't take rocket science to understand that. In unity, there's strength. Always has been, always will be. But as long as they keep us divided, we ain't got a chance. Guys, I mean, this is a huge topic, and it's a hard topic to touch base on. I mean, I know I'm stuttering because this is a hard topic. I don't want to offend nobody with my ignorance of some of the cultures that I just don't know nothing about. But I try to get to know it. I'll walk up to this person that I have no idea where they're from, and I'll talk to them. Have you ever stopped and had a conversation with one of these people? It goes back in there. A lot of you guys, I try not to touch on politics. I try not to touch on religion. Those are two subjects you'll never win. But at the same time, learn other people's cultures. You'll tend to be more tolerant to other cultures once you do learn it. You hear about the Muslims. Everybody hating on the Muslims. I talked to plenty of them, and I found, everyone I found, it was pretty loving and peaceful. I've yet to run into a jihad or ISIS or whatever you call it. I'm not saying they're not out there. We know they're out there. But it's a whole lot smaller sector than it is the people that are peaceful. At least that's what I have found. You know what I mean? As far as that goes, I mean, look at us Americans. Who bombed the Oklahoma City? Who did the bombing in Oklahoma City? It was an American. We have far more American terrorists than overseas terrorists. But I'm digressing, guys. My whole point is we've got to be united. You know, united we stand, divided we fall. That type of thing. It's just that simple. I'm not going to keep going back and forth because I'm just kind of stumbling over my words, and I hope you understand what I'm saying. All right, you all be safe out there. Appreciate you watching.